Yahoo Sports is reporting that Conor McGregor sent the Irish Mafia to intimidate Nikita Hand, the woman that was set to testify against him in the sexual assault trial. She ended up winning in court a settlement of $250,000. I have news for everyone. Innocent men don't try to intimidate witnesses. And a lot of people will say, well, how do you know Conor had something to do with it? Give me a break. The timing speaks volume. The judges are not stupid. Police are not stupid. And even though they can't prove it, they know it was Conor. And that's why the civil case was awarded to Nikita Hand. Let's jump into the article. The woman who successfully sued Conor McGregor for civil damages stemming from a 2018 sexual assault, Nikita Hand, was forced to move after her property was invaded in June by a group of masked men wearing balaclavas and wielding weapons. Multiple Irish national outlets reported Friday. I have no clue what balaclavas are. Must be a European thing. The men also stabbed Hand's partner and broke the front windows of her house, according to the reports, which were relevant in the aftermath of the proceedings at Dublin's High Court. Details of the attack were conveyed to the High Court by Hand's legal team prior to the beginning of the civil court proceedings in the absence of the jury, the outlets reported. Justice Alexander Owens, who oversaw the civil court proceedings, ruled the evidence was irrelevant to the case and should not go before the jury. Listen, judges are human. They're not stupid. They know that Conor sent these guys over to try to intimidate the witness. If you think that doesn't weigh in the back of their minds and why they awarded her the judgment, you're lying to yourself. McGregor was found liable for sexual assault Friday, stemming from a December 2018 encounter in Dublin. Hand, 35, claims she was sexually assaulted by McGregor and another man, James Lawrence, in a penthouse suite at the Beacon Hotel. A high court jury awarded damages of $259,149 to Hand. However, because it was a civil case and not a criminal one, McGregor will face no criminal sanctions. The jury found that Lawrence did not assault Hand. During the civil court proceedings, the jury was told that Hand was making a claim for the cost of relocating to a different area in Dublin, but were not told why the claim was being made. Per courtroom reports, the jury heard a brief reference to her relocations by Hand's doctor, Frank Clark, who told the court that she moved away from the area because of something that happened. The jury also heard from valuer Patrick Sheehan, who valued the invaded Drumcondra property at €430,000. Sheehan was asked to price houses in superior areas of Dublin, which all came to between €500,000 to €700,000. Before the jury was sworn in, Hand's senior counsel, Ray Boland, told the judge that her legal team wanted to introduce an event that happened June 14th, according to the reports. He described men with balaclavas invading Hand's home and her partner, sustaining stab wounds as he drove the intruders out of their bedroom. He also stated that Hand's young daughter called 999 to alert the police during the invasion and that the intruders broke the front windows of the house before the Garada arrived. Boland insisted that Hand's legal team were obviously not laying that at the feet of the defendants McGregor or saying they had anything to do with it, but instead were claiming that it was not an untargeted attack and arose from supporters of McGregor. Either way, if nobody's going to make me believe that the supporters of McGregor just showed up on their own without McGregor giving them the okay. This is in Ireland. This is in his community. You think that guys are just going to make moves on their own without his orders or him paying something for their services? Give me a break. You know, I know you have to be careful in court. You can't just make accusations without proof, but this does weigh on the judge's mind. They look at the timing of it. They know that McGregor is behind it, and that helps Nikita Hand win her judgment. Boland said they would have no difficulty telling the jury that they were not claiming that McGregor had anything to do with it. However, Boland maintained that the attack was relevant to Hand's claim that she had to move from Germinal and relevant to her state of anxiety. Senior counsel for McGregor, Remy Farrell, said the home invasion was something that McGregor's legal team knew nothing of before Boland's statement and described it as an extraordinary, unprecedented claim for relocation costs. McGregor continued to deny Hand's accusations of sexual assault in a statement Friday and announced intentions to appeal the verdict. In his courtroom testimony, the former UFC two-division champion described his encounter with Hand as consensual, athletic, vigorous, and prolonged. He's sick. He really is. He described his sexual performance as athletic, vigorous, and prolonged. Yeah, it sounds like Conor. McGregor, 36. He might just be delusional from all the cocaine. It probably lasted 10 seconds, but that's a whole different video. McGregor, 36, last competed in the UFC in a July 2021 loss to Dustin Poirier, during which he suffered a broken leg. The UFC has yet to comment on McGregor being found liable for sexual assault. Okay, so whether it was done on Conor's orders or the girl had somebody stage the event, this is not a good look for Conor being found liable for sexual assault. How many women at this point have said that Conor McGregor has sexually assaulted them? I think the number's around 10 or 15. Could possibly be more. You know, some women don't come forward, but it's just a bad look for Conor, which he keeps doing over and over and over again, putting himself in situations like this, so he has nobody but himself to blame.